Misericórdia, um bebezinho de cola ali, ó. No colo da menina. Uma senhorinha da cabecinha branca ali, ó.
What seemed like an ordinary afternoon ended in despair in the heart of the Amazon. A speedboat carrying dozens of passengers sank in the Meeting of the Waters region in Manaus, Brazil. The area, world famous for the natural phenomenon where the Negro and Solimões rivers flow side by side without mixing, suddenly became the scene of panic, chaos, and an intense rescue operation. The boat was traveling from Manaus to Nova Olinda do Norte, a route of about 130 kilometers that could take up to 10 hours. According to early reports, the vessel was carrying around 80 passengers, including adults, elderly people, and children, even though the maximum legal capacity was only 60. Survivors say the accident happened in the early afternoon when strong winds and heavy waves began rocking the boat violently. Within minutes, what should have been a routine trip turned into a desperate fight for survival. Witnesses say the speedboat tilted quickly before flipping over. Passengers were thrown into the water, many of them couldn't swim. Screams for help echoed across the river as people clung to pieces of the wreckage and life jackets, trying to stay afloat. Other boats nearby were the first to respond. Fishermen and tourist boat operators immediately rushed in, pulling victims from the water. Shortly after, rescue teams from the Amazonas Fire Department, the Brazilian Navy, and SAMU Emergency Medical Services arrived to reinforce the operation. So far, authorities have confirmed at least 2 deaths. One of the most shocking survivor stories involves a mother who placed her 5-day-old baby inside a cooler box to keep the newborn protected until rescuers arrived. The number of injured victims is still being counted, and there are reports of missing passengers. Dive teams continue searching in an area known for strong currents and deep waters. Family members gathered at hospitals and at the port, desperate for information. The atmosphere is tense and heartbreaking, as many still wait for official news about loved ones who are on board. The cause of the sinking is still under investigation. The Harbor Master's office will determine whether the tragedy was caused by mechanical failure, overcrowding, excessive speed, lack of proper safety equipment, or dangerous weather conditions. Experts warn that the Meeting of the Waters, despite being a major tourist attraction, presents serious natural challenges, including shifting currents and dangerous waves during windy days. This tragedy reignites the debate over water transportation safety in northern Brazil, where rivers function as real highways for thousands of people. In many Amazonian towns, boats are the main way to travel, making strict inspections and safety regulations absolutely essential. While the investigation moves forward, the priority remains finding anyone still missing and supporting the families affected by this tragedy. The grief is widespread in Manaus and across the entire state. We will continue following updates on this case, which has shaken the region and once again highlighted the daily risks faced by those who depend on the rivers to live, work, and travel in the Amazon.
Olha como é que tá aqui, cara. Desespero, cara. Como é que tá aqui, olha aí, ó. Olha aí, ó. Olha o desespero aqui, cara, olha aí, ó.
Cadê? Por que os pessoal não vêm naquela porra? Não solta, tá chegando. Puxa, gente, puxa essa corda, pelo amor de Deus. A gente não pode descer lá pra ajudar. Aqui, pelo amor de Deus, ela vai a pianinha. Ai, meu Deus, ajuda. Olha, socorro ela.
Tem que ter calma, gente. Tem que ter calma. Calma, joga a boia grande aí. É isso, boia, vai jogando aí.
Já virou, mano. Eu falei pro moço devagar ainda que não era brincadeira.